Hi, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com, and today we're going to do a product review on the Spidi Warrior 2 Wind Pro one-piece race suit. The Spidi Warrior 2 retails for $16.99 as of the time we're filming this video. Please understand we do not update the videos for pricing only changes. We do that when the product itself is redesigned. Who is this suit right for? This is a high-end offering from Spidi. It comes with a lot of really kick-ass technology, a very mobile fit pattern, lots of stretch. This is right for any level of racing, track day riding, even street riding if you want to wear a one-piece suit. Top shelf, great stuff. Let's jump right into sizing. This is one of the areas where with these videos we can really help you all out the most. Video Caleb is going to show you me wearing this suit in a size 56 Euro. I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, about 205 pounds, 33-ish inch waist. This suit fits me really well right off of the peg. The motion panels, the stretch fabric they've used, as we're showing you now with the on-bike footage moving around, allow this thing to just move around almost like a second skin, okay? Fit is what I would label somewhere in between a race fit, which is really tight, needs some break-in, and a comfort fit, which is just super comfortable, ready to go on the bike, right off the peg, and I really gravitate towards that. One of the things I really appreciate with this is the way the knee shaped up. Spidi does a great job in the way they form the knees on their suits. Okay, how do I feel about the Warrior 2 suit? This is one of my absolute favorites out of their line, okay? I love the way that it fit, as I said earlier, right off the peg. Very mobile. I also really dig some of the technology they blended into this thing. This Warrior protection that they're using, okay? You see the external shoulder slider here. The elbow sliders, these do not come on the suit. There is a little bit of controversy here. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they technically are not supposed to on this model. These are really cool. They're removable, they're replaceable, so if you want to get these, order them with the suit. These are more than just, hey, I drug my elbow, check it out, I'm just like Marc Marquez, right? They'll also really help to protect the suit in this area in the event of a crash, because obviously this is just plastic. This is going to glide along the pavement very easily. It'll help prevent a tumble. Very difficult to wear through that, so it builds in some safety along with the aesthetics of, hey, I just drug my elbow. They use that on the hips too, and this is a little different than what they have here in the shoulder. The one on the shoulder is a little firmer. You can see that. We're here in the hip, that's really mobile. They blend this with some pretty substantial hip armor that's built into the liner, right? Tons of protection with this suit. Airflow is managed through perf. You see some perf here, but also all the stretch fabric, okay? And even the segmented perf here are gonna allow this suit to be really breathable, more breathable than it looks at first glance. Also offers the drink bag compatibility. I dig this suit. I think it's one of the highlights for sure in their extensive one-piece suit catalog. Okay, now let's run down the features and benefits of the Warrior 2. Start off with the armor. Biomechanical shoulder armor, CE certified. Got the hinge in there, right? A lot of flexibility built into it. They install this inside the suit on kind of a floating piece of leather, right? This is a design we've seen in different places, so you can see there's some mobility there, okay? That plus the hinge, what this allows to happen is the cup of the shoulder armor, just really find your shoulder and get dialed in once you have the suit zipped up, increases comfort and mobility in that area. Of course, on the outside, we have that Warrior technology, that external shoulder slider, so you have a lot of protection that is built up in that area. Kind of continuing down the arm, motion panel here that's perforated on the upper arm, that's really cool. It's a little perf panel here to help enhance airflow. You learn a lot racing about how to get the suit to really not interfere and get in between the rider and the feel of the bike, and you see that in this enhanced pattern here. CE certified soft shell armor is found in the elbow and forearm area. Motion panel here in the elbow that's perforated. Elbow slider. A little controversy here. This is installed, this is optional, this is, on top of the suit, it doesn't ship with it. With that said, I think sometimes they find their way on there and end up there. That's just a hit or miss gig. What's this all about? It's more than just, hey, check it out, man. I'm like Mark Marquez. I drug my elbow and you can see the marks on it, badge of honor kind of thing. It also is going to enhance the protection in this spot. So I think these are somewhere around 30 bucks. It's a value. It's worth installing on the suit. This is going to help wear through in that area, and it's also going to help promote a slide. You fall off the bike, the last thing you want to do is have something catch and start a tumble, okay? The leather can catch and grab, the plastic slides very easily, so I think these are worth picking up. You know what, if you can corner low enough or distort your body enough to drag your elbow, God bless, you can walk around with your little badge of honor on your forearm. Stretch fabric is found all throughout the upper arm, intersects with the chest up here. It's high quality stuff, multiple levels of stitching for safety, of course. YKK locking zips, a lot of leather is used here in the sleeve. That is simply the most protective. The less stretch fabric you can have and still keep it comfortable, the better off you're going to be. Perforation is a real hot button for a lot of people. And this is something I want to talk about right now, because when you look at this suit on the surface, you're like, well, I've got some perf up there, a little bit of perf down here, a little bit up here, and it doesn't look extensive. With that said, the way they brought all the stretch fabric up, and this is out of the impact zone up here, it enhances the mobility of the suit. It also enhances airflow, because that allows air to just flow freely in and out. Also around the collar of the suit, that 3D mesh fabric, that is going to allow airflow and also kind of maintains that little pocket of air, a little microclimate right in that spot. It's pretty cool stuff. Coming down the suit, we'll get to the hips and the removable liner. The removable liner has CE armor in it for the hip area. This is some pretty serious stuff. Seems to be temperature sensitive too. When you have the suit on for a little while, it becomes more comfortable, more moldable. There's 2 levels of that right on the hip area, okay? That's a focus spot, point of impact. Spidi has in their suits a lot of hip protection built in right from the factory. The only downside is if you don't like it, it's really not removable. You'd have to, break all the seams to pull it out. But I think for most, you get a good fit on the suit, you want to leave it there. You want to wash this mild detergent, hand wash, line dry. This offers a pocket for the chest protector. That's an add-on accessory sold separate, of course. CE chest armor slides into the pocket. You zip the suit up, holds it in place. In the lower leg area, they're using the 3D spacer fabric. This, once again, is between the shell of the suit and your leg. Maintains that little microclimate pocket of air just to keep you cooler and comfortable in that area. Continuing on with the hip, the Warrior technology is there, external of all that hip armor, and this is going to do a few different things. Help manage impact, help promote a slide, help prevent wear through. You'll see it's a little different, the setup here, than what they used in the shoulder. The shoulder piece is flexible, but it's not as flexible in the hip because this does need to move around a little bit. That's a pretty cool add in my opinion. Coming down the leg, we have perforation here on the upper thigh, perforated motion panel in the knee, replaceable knee pucks. I really like the shape of the Spidi knees. They've done a great job with it so that when you flex the knee, I don't seem personally to have, as much buildup of material, right, kind of protruding out when you flex the knee. Nice fit pattern there. CE certified armor is found in the knee of the suit. This isn't adjustable like we see in some of the other versions of the Spidi suits, but honestly, I kind of prefer this protector a little bit myself. I like the coverage area it offers, the cup for the knee. This is good stuff, slides right into the pocket there in the lower portion of the suit. Has this cool little adjustment system for the knee pucks. I mean, my opinion, that might be more eye candy than anything else, but still it's that attention to detail that we see from Spidi. I think it's cool for sure. Back of the suit, Hydro Pack ready. Pull the zip open, slide the pack in the race hump, pull the hose through there, feed it through the collar, hold it in place, and you can have a drink while you're out on the track if that's something that appeals to you. Large leather motion panel here. Spans from the shoulders, wraps around to the front of the chest, intersects with the stretch fabrics out of the impact zone. Unique shaped motion panel here in the waist. You can see it's really tall in the center where it needs to flex the most. Okay, suit fits great. Love the mobility. We have multiple layers of leather in the real high impact and crash zones. You see that in the seat for sure. There's an integrated tailbone protector that's built in. It's pretty substantial stuff. It feels similar to what they've used in the hip area. Back of the leg, high quality stretch fabric. Everything's safety stitched, YKK zips. End of the day, I like the suit. I think if you're shopping in that $1,600-ish price point, you should definitely give this one a good, long, hard look. Lots of technology, lots of quality. Love that Warrior stuff. I'm Brian Van, sportbiketrackgear.com.